The distinction between ego-based power, which is object-based power, and self-power is inner dialogue. And that inner dialogue comes from either self-referral or object referral. Self-referral means when we identify with our inner self, the unchanging essence of our soul. Object referral means when we identify with our ego, our status, our accomplishments, relationships, title, possessions, and so on. Our real self is the source of happiness, creativity, understanding, peace, and love. Instead of seeking outside ourselves for all this, we need to go to the source and realize who we really are. Self-power has a spiritual foundation. It comes from within and is permanent. It is one with spirit, and spirit lasts forever. Self-power makes itself felt immediately. This is the kind of person that will draw your attention in a room. When you are living from an awareness of your true self, the following elements will be present. You are not worried of what other people think. You are independent of the good or bad opinion of others, because spirit, which is independent of self-image and ego, is totally carefree at all times. Once you know who you really are is enough. You feel neither superior to anyone nor inferior to anyone, and you have no need for approval because you have awakened to your own infinite worth. You feel beneath no one nor superior to anyone because you recognize that we all have the same spirit. You don't have to convince anyone for anything because you don't have to convince yourself. Your inner dialogue is absent of fear, which is an aspect of the ego. You exhibit impeccability in speech and behavior. This means that you're refraining from anything that could potentially be considered hurtful. You feel connected to all that exists. You cease to struggle. You feel free of limitation. You are fearless and willing to step into the unknown. You feel completely safe. You view yourself and the world with compassion and understanding. You are fully attentive to anyone with whom you are in contact. This is a state known as self-referral, which means we identify with our inner self, the unchanging essence of our soul. Self-referral is an internal sense of well-being that does not depend on external circumstances. We feel whole and at peace even when life rises up with inevitable challenges and surprises. Self-referral is an internal state of joy.